what you can do with this is, once everybody matches who they've had another personal match to, okay, everybody can get up and go find those people. Okay, have a more conversation with them. How many of you, if I came up to you, or if I said to you guys right now, good morning, I'm Cameron Zwagerman with Spirit Media. We are a full-service marketing agency working with small companies with all their marketing and advertising needs, as well as we own WLW Radio, represent Lost Station Sports Park, Great Lakes Mall, and many other hosts of advertising opportunities. How many of you would call me right now and say, I want to do business with you? Okay, you're lying, because you don't know who I am. Well, give me your card, because I'll call you. If somebody calls you on the phone and gives you that spiel, are you going to do business with them? Okay, let me ask you a question. Why do we do our networking madness that way?
People like to do business with people they like and know.
That's the answer, but why do we do our I was at a networking function yesterday, okay? I got there at 11:30, and I did not get back to my office till 2:30. Okay, we sat at a table, we had our business cards, and we handed them all out, and I gave that exact same spiel, okay? What did I take away from that?
Bunch of business cards.
I got more business cards, okay? Where's the green people? That's not very green, is it? No, okay? You want to do business with people that you have relationships with. Something that you have a commonality with. Somebody that you know, okay? And I've heard more and more through the chambers that I go to, we're doing all these networking things, and it's all great. But I'm going to grow my business if I can build relationships. Okay, so anything you do, and they're all good games, but what I challenge you is think outside the box. You can do a networking table number game. I had 3 numbers on my name tag, and I had 10 minutes, and we went from this table to that table, and we met all kinds of different people. Okay? But the best part of the afternoon was the lunch I had with the table of people I had, because I didn't know any of them. We had a half hour to talk about our families. I learned one lady's daughter crashed 2 cars in 3 weeks. So if you're an insurance agent, I'll give you her card. Okay? I built strong relationships with those people. And it just so happened that 2 of those people that I had lunch with were at one of my networking tables. Okay? It's a lot easier for me to learn what your business is and for you to learn what I actually do if you first know something about me. Because if you don't like me, and there might be people here that don't like me, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But then we're not going to be good business partners. Because in today's world, and in today's economy, and today's market, you have to have that relationship. Okay? People are, and this is my opinion, but this is also what I've heard from other chamber members, and that's kind of why I'm here today. Think outside the box. Take your events to a different level where people are actually formulating those relationships. And if you do that, you're going to get a stronger chamber, you're going to get a more active chamber, you're going to have events that people are excited to go to. Okay? Yesterday the sun was out. A little cold, but the sun was out. I grew up in California, and I forget what it's like not to have sun every day of the year. Okay, but that sun comes out. You should have seen the buzz going around the chamber luncheon. We could have bypassed the networking because everybody was just, they were so happy that the sun was out. They had a great time. But then when we started doing our elevator speeches, and I'm not discrediting an elevator speech. An elevator speech is something that every business needs to develop. Every person needs to develop. But I would rather hear an elevator speech that says, good morning, I'm Cameron Zwagerman. I live in Concord Township, Ohio. I have 3 children. I love coaching football. I love spending time with my family. And I like classic rock. I work for a company called Spirit Media. Our main objective is helping you and your business with your marketing ideas and marketing objectives. Okay? Now you know something personal about me. If you didn't like the way I looked when I walked in, if you didn't like the fact that I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt, maybe I said something that you did like, or that was a fit. Or you might ask me, how old are your kids? Now we're starting a personal relationship. And that's where business starts. Okay? So when you're going into your chamber luncheons and your chamber events, help your members develop those personal relationships. Now, a couple keys I would say to do with this. You all have membership committees, right? And those all your people on your membership committee, are they very outgoing? Are they? Yes, for the most part. If they're not, get them on. Okay, I don't mean to be rude. Find somebody else. There's something else that person's good to. Because in a membership committee, you need somebody that's willing to mentor a new member. And I mean truly mentor that new member. Bring them to the luncheons. Sit with them at the luncheons. Introduce them at the luncheons. There's nothing worse for somebody that's not outgoing. And I consider myself fairly outgoing. But if you took my wife to an event, which I did the other day, I had an MC a fundraiser. And my wife's not very outgoing, so she sat at the table the whole time. She actually drank coffee because she was so cold. She hates coffee. But if you have somebody like that that's not outgoing, are they going to come back to a luncheon? Are they going to feel benefit from coming to your luncheon? But if you have somebody that's kind-hearted, that's outgoing, that's willing to mentor them and take them under their wing and introduce them to new people, they're going to start coming out. And they're going to start getting involved. How many of you need more volunteers? If you don't raise your hand, you're lying. We all need more volunteers to help us do what we need to do within our chambers. Okay? But it all starts with the relationship. So I would encourage you, and that's really what I want to say. Encourage you, work on the relationship aspect. How can you start formulating relationships? Leave the business partner out of it right now. The business will come if you can formulate those relationships. Okay. A couple of ideas you can do to add sizzles to your event. Have a theme. Okay, we had a Hawaiian theme or a cruise ship theme here today, if you didn't figure that out. I really don't wear shirts like this every day. And Jessica was confused, so she decided to do a sports theme all on her own. Okay? Yeah. Now, many of you might say, well, it's a business luncheon. Okay? People are coming from their businesses, they're in suits, they're in business attire, and they're not going to come wearing Hawaiian shirts to the luncheon. And that's fine. They don't have to. You all fit into this theme today, right? You got your little flowers. Okay? We're the ones putting on the event. We're the ones dressed up. So get your staff. Get some of the volunteers to dress up in the part. It adds excitement. Okay?